Let's face it, we all know that sinking feeling. One day we're casually browsing through our anime database, and then all of a sudden, it happens. There's no continuation. Who am I? I'm Kay, the Otaku deity. Come with me today as we explore my top 10 list of series that need a continuation. Number 10. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Reese T. Della writes, I wish Chivalry of the Failed Knight would get a second season, so we can get a chance to see the 7-Star Sword Arts Festival. It would also be great if there was a lot more development in Ikki and Stella's relationship. I agree. If any of you recall when I did my review on this series, I mentioned that it would have been great if Ikki and Stella's relationship had more time to develop before actually introducing his sister into the story. I'd also like to know what else is going to happen with Ikki's family situation. And coming in at number 9 we have Blood Lad. This suggestion came from Kolsei on Facebook. He writes, judging from the last episode, the series stopped right at the climax of the story. What are your thoughts on this? Blood Lad has way too much story left to cover. We all need to know if Braz is going to get revenge on the Wolf King for the death of their parents. And we all need to know the future of Fuyumi and Staz. So do I believe that Blood Lad deserves a second season? Yes, it does. Next up at number 8 we have Bigata HK. In my own personal opinion, Bigata HK was one of the most fun and amusing series I've ever watched. The constant situations that Yamada and Takashi got into together and how they reacted to them was absolutely priceless, so I would not mind this series getting a continuation at all. And coming in at number 7 we have High School of the Dead, submitted by Jesus Garcia. He says, the way the series ended didn't seem right. It would have been nice to have a season 2 to show more of the story, and the horror that was in the series was really good compared to others of its genre. Actually, if I remember correctly, at the end of the beach episode there was a glimpse of what would be a season 2 to come, but for some unknown reasons, season 2 never released, and there's been lots of speculation as to why that was. Lots of funding and Blu-ray sales, but I too was looking forward to a second season, because I wanted to see what would happen once they went through the tunnel. Coming in at number 6 we have Soul Eater, submitted by Ashlyn Finney. She says, Soul Eater needs a second season badly. We need to see if Soul ever becomes a death side for Lord Death, and where Maka's mother is. And most of all, will Maka in Soul ever become canon? Honestly, I wouldn't mind a second season of Soul Eater, simply because I'm curious to know what Maka's mother actually looks like. It would be great to have a second season where she comes back into Maka's life, mixed with some antics from Spirit and Maka's mother scolding him. I think that would be hilarious. Now as for Maka and Soul becoming canon, Atsushi Okubo, the creator of Soul Eater, said in an interview once that he had no intention of having the two in a romantic relationship. But however, this is different in the Japanese drama CDs. Next up at number 5 we have Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers. This series has way too much story left that wasn't even included in the original 12 episodes. And as I pointed out in my review of the series, the 12 episodes that are don't even begin to touch the main part of the story. And it's not as if Passy One Studios doesn't have the material to continue it either, because the manga and light novel are still ongoing today. Number 4. Haganai Next. Okay, so first off, I loved the first season. It was absolutely hilarious. Same with Haganai Next, except for that horrible ending. Those of you who have already seen it, you know what I mean. So I would like it to get another season to pick up where Haganai Next left off. Number 3. Overlord. A series many have been anticipating a return for, including myself. There is still a lot that can be told about Ainsama's journey to conquer the world that he's been trapped in. And there needs to be some closure to the whole Shaltir betrayal incident. Who was behind it? This is something we need to know and that I would like to have solved if the series gets a second season. Number 2. Black Bullet. Black Bullet is one of the only tear-jerking action drama series that teaches us two very important lessons. One, not to fear and forsake others just because they are different than we are, and two, not to grow accustomed to the losses of others. And with the way the story ended, it left plenty of room and opportunity for a continuation to take place. Plus, who doesn't want to see Inju and Tina again? And finishing up in first place, we have No Game, No Life. No Game, No Life is a fantastic series, and it's one of the only gaming series that doesn't take place in a fantasy online game. Instead, our main characters are transported to an alternate world where war is waged by game challenges and there's certain rules that have to be followed. There are chess, cards, and other forms of gaming, which makes this series extremely unique to its genre. Plus, I believe I just gave you a review in a matter of seconds. Well guys, there you have it. 10 series in need of continuations. Now I do realize that there are still a lot of series that I didn't get to that also need continuations, so feel free to let me know in the comments below what series you believe needs a continuation. And also, let me know what you thought of my list. This was a compilation of my opinions and opinions from people on my website as well, so let me know what you thought. And until next time, I'll see you later.
Next time on Otaku Daily.